Welcome to this interview. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. I am Margaret Ngu, Manager Test Development at Human Resource Management Professionals Examination Board, HRMPEB.
So tell us about your education background.
Well, I am currently pursuing a PhD in Human Resource Management at Jomo Kenyatta University. I also hold MBA, that is Masters in Business, Masters in Business Administration, HR option. I also have a Bachelor's in Education from Kenyatta University. I also hold Higher National Diploma in Human Resource Management from the College of Human Resource Management.
Okay, so tell us about your profession. Where did you begin and how did you rise to the ranks of test development manager?
I can say that I'm a high school teacher for very many years, having a Bachelor of Education. Then after that, I decided to become an HR academic. I call myself an HR academic because I'm combining HR with academics. So I have been teaching at school, secondary, high school, and also many colleges like the College of Human Resource Management, and also many universities like Jomo Kenyatta University, St. Paul's University, Mount Kenya University, to name but a few. Then I've also been examining human resource management. Before I became a test development manager, I was the chief examiner for HRMPEB and also examiner in charge for Higher National Diploma at the Kenya National Examination Council.
Okay. That is very rich. So the next question is, what inspired you to do CHRP and how did you get to know about it?
What inspired me to do CHRP is, first, I'm a HR person, I'm an HR academic, and so I was looking forward to any HR certification. Having done the Higher National Diploma in Human Resource Management, which was mainly taken as the professional certificate, but really it did not certify HR professionals. And therefore, when CHRP was introduced, I was excited to be one of the CHRPK pioneers. I got to learn about CHRP from the College of Human Resource Management, which is the main, HR college, because at that time I was lecturing there.
Okay, so being a CHRP profession, what benefits has it added on your career or to your career?
Well, I can actually say that I have made my career flight. It's not even climbing the staircases, but I have flown with CHRP. Because it's CHRP actually which propelled me to be the chief examiner at HRMPEB, and it is the same CHRP which has made me to be the test development manager, and so it has been a flight, it has propelled me.
Okay, just to go back, can you tell us the process you underwent at HRMPEB so that you can get certified for CHRP?
Well, I first registered as a CHRP candidate. Then I asked for exemptions. Rather, I applied for exemption because there are many units that I had done at my master's level and PhD level, and so I was exempted in many units, and therefore I just sat for the examination once, where I did 5 units that I had not done at the other levels, and I passed very well, and voila, I was certified as CHRPK.
Okay. So what are the main things you've learned over time being a CHRP profession?
I have learned that persistence is a virtue, and I think in a career journey you have to be persistent. I have taught HR for a very long time. I'm sure my students in HR cut across. There are many. My HR students are many. They know where we have started. It has been a journey, but at the end of the day, yes, it has ended well.
Okay. Just let's talk about your role at HRMPEB. So just give us a summary of the test development role, how the exams end up to be exams. So what does it have to go through?
First, let me say that if I can use the word manufacture, we manufacture exams here for HR, and I think I'm the one in charge of that process. So we start by looking at the syllabus, analyzing the HR syllabus, the curriculum. Then after that, we develop what we call a table of specifications that shows the levels of testing from the lowest level to the highest level, since we have 22 units from CHRP 001 to CHRP 22. And therefore, when we are developing the test items, we have to define maybe the level at which we are testing, and that's what I'm calling the table of specifications. Then once we have that, then we recruit the setters. We call them item developers from across the training institutions, the industry, the universities, and everywhere, because we believe in diversity and giving every expert a chance to participate in the setting of our items. Then once we have recruited our item developers, then we give them the tools that enable them to do good test items. We give them the syllabus, the table of specification, and anything else that enables them to do good work. Then after that, we give them a while, some time to go and set the items. Then after the items are handed in to HRMPEB, we plan for moderation panels, where we have panels of maybe 3 to 4 experts, and one of the main person in the moderation panel is the setter, and the setter must be there when their paper is being moderated, and then we get 2 or 3 other experts to develop the quality of the paper. So the panel looks at the paper, analyzes it, makes recommendations, additions, subtractions, to ensure that it's not just one person's work. And once that is done, then the item or the paper is ready for rewriting. And so the panel rewrites the paper again. Now, once that has been rewritten, it is brought to the department, the test development department, and it is pre-analyzed, so that if it does not meet the standards, then it goes back to the item developer or the setter, who does the work again. And if it passes the pre-analysis by the test development department, then now it is ready for typesetting. So the paper is typeset, and after it is typeset, then again it is approved to move onward to what we call proofreading and quality checking. So there is a team, an expert team of maybe about 3 to 5 experts who go through the papers once more, bit by bit, question by question, to ensure that the paper is actually really testing the syllabus and even testing what is happening in the industry, and also to avoid maybe any errors of omissions or commissions. Then once that has been done, proofreading and quality checking has been done, then the paper is ready to be banked. And so that paper is put in a bank. But before it's put in a bank, we invite an external examiner, probably a professor, who goes through all the items and ensures that they are of standard, not just local standard, but global standards. Then after that, yes, we will bank the item, and then a few weeks or maybe a few days to the printing of our examinations, the chief executive officer will choose from the bank randomly which paper he wishes should be done, so that there is no one who has prior knowledge of the paper that is going to be done. Then once the paper has been chosen, then it is printed, and with printing then it's ready to be examined, to be done by our candidates.
Wow, that is a process there. So going to our last question, what advice can you give to young upcoming HR professionals who want to have a successful career like yours?
Well, mine has taken some time, but I would advise, if I had known what I know now, I think I would have moved very fast. I think get the papers right. If you are in HR, get certified, get your CHRPK. That will really propel you, so that your journey to your career, especially moving on to management, will be much shorter and better.
Okay, thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you so much too.